There we go, we got the epic weapon. Nice, we are winning this already. Nice. Make sure that you don't stand in the red light. Oh my god, that was easy. What's up guys, it's Kosh and today we're doing Idle Moon Rabbit First Days Guide. So yeah, you will learn how to play this game because it's different from other idle games. Let's go. First things first, I would advise you guys to get the LT player. That's what I have over here. So I'm playing this game on the PC and I can play other idle games here as well. That's really useful to keep it offline, running in the background. The link will be in the video description. Yeah, good stuff for idle games. Now with this out of the way, let's talk about the game mechanics here. This game is hard. Unlike other idle games, here you don't progress like crazy amount of levels in one go because you will be killed by enemy bosses, and I will teach you how to properly train in order to be more effective and level faster. So I'm in chapter 2 right now, really early game, and I'm fighting the Trial of Darkness 2-4. Let's try to do it and see how it will go, so you will see how much difference in the power we will get. What I would advise you guys is to get the skills. They will help you out quite a lot, and what's most important, that you can control your character, so you can move around, shoot and kite monsters. If you have issues that you've been killed in some areas, you can do that, but usually if you want to properly progress the map, you would like to, well, be strong enough to take out enemies before they reach you. Otherwise, you got amount of time, it's like 30 seconds for us, and amount of enemies we gotta kill. And if you won't make it in time, rip, bad for you. And I think we won't be able to do that. As you can see, our spells right now can't one-shot the enemies, they are very strong. And we barely take out enemies before they reach us. And yeah, we got 5 seconds left and we need 25 more monsters. So, not today. So, as you saw, in this game, it's important to have both survivability and the damage. First thing you want to do is to open your stats and level up yourself as much as you can. That will give you, well, not that much, basically unlock things. It doesn't increase your stats as far as I understand. I don't really know what does it do. It gives you skill points that you can use. After that, you would like to upgrade your skills. Still, it's a good idea to focus on the attack, because higher attack you have, the faster you will kill the enemies. Means that you can defeat them before they come close to you. After that, spend the rest in the HP. If you get the new stats, like unlock the attack speed before, and I leveled up to the maximum, because that will help me to have more DPS. Character attack and character normal attack still is pretty useful in this game. Now, we have some recovery skills here. HP recovery and max MP. You don't need that much of that. HP recovery is nice, but just a little bit, don't overdo it. Something about 40 will be good enough. For max mana, I would like to keep it about 50. That will allow my mana to be enough to cast spells. If that's not enough, you can increase it. That depends on your spell builds, the spells that you have. Early on, you won't be able to do anything else. Guardian's power will be still locked for you, because you need to clear Tower of Guardians, level something in order to get it. So in order to unlock other things, you need to progress in the game. In order to progress, you need to fight here. In order to reach Tower of Guardians, you need level 150, so that's not first days already. That will take a while for you to get it. For the dungeons, you got 3 dungeons. They are all pretty important, and before going there, try to max out your damage once again and get the right builds. Now let's talk about the builds. Skills, the most important part of the game. You would like to get as many skills as possible in order to get the good ones for you. We got the Darkstorm not being upgraded, so let's do that. And we can also awaken skills. Awakening skills is important because it gives you passive bonuses. Awakening this skill will give us more gold gain. It's not that crazy, but once again, those are just useless copies of the skill. We will have to use them here anyway. That increases its maximum level and passive bonuses will be important for you. For the inventory, it's kind of the same thing as in the most games. You would like to get your best weapon equipped because it will give you more stats. Each item have its inventory effects, the passive bonuses, and on-equip effects, which are active bonuses. Upgrading the level of your equipment will increase both passive and active bonuses, but I would advise to focus on the stuff that's being the highest tier for you, because it will make you way stronger. Now, for the items, when you get several copies of it, you can increase its special inventory effect level, which is another passive bonus, like this one. Will increase our defense by 600 for 2 seconds after taking damage, and can stack up to 20 times, so that will increase survivability, and that will consume additional copies of the weapon. Bam! It's active right now. So All those things have different bonuses, and some of those are better, some of those are worse. But it's really important to get all of them because they change a lot in your gameplay. Other than that, we got accessories, magic bullets, and artifacts. And I'm not sure what those things are doing because I'm not there yet. It requires more progression again, and you won't be able to get there if you're not doing things right. And basically you're like, that's it? Why I can't win? That there are no ways to improve. Yes, but you gotta manage your resources properly. So let's go to the shop, and here we can do the draws. We can draw weapon, skills, and everything else will be later. So right now we need to focus on the weapons in order to get the good stuff. Something what I have over here will be good enough for the first few days. So if you manage to get unique high-level gear, it's good enough. Try to get epic or higher, but it will be hard. Because in order to drop higher level stuff, you will need to increase your summon level, basically. The more things you summon, the higher it will be. And as you can see right now, we got 0.2% chance to get epic item, which is not high. As we will increase our level, that chance will increase and we will get better and better chance of getting the better gear. Right now, let's do some summons. We got enough diamonds, so let's spend them all on this times 5. Draw 30. That should be enough. And as you can see, we got no red items. We can do again. All right, let's go. Nope, not lucky again. And you can do it unless you will get the pieces that you need or manage your energy, premium currency. So sometimes you don't want to spend all of that in one place because you will need it in other areas as well. There we go. We got the epic weapon. Nice. And we can do another draw just to go to the higher level because that will give us reward as well. There we go. We got a lot of different rewards and we still have some diamonds. So what do we have now in terms of the equipment? We get 2 epic items. Those give us inventory effect bonuses, so those are passive bonuses. And moreover, we got this weapon before. It had 450 attack. This one have 1000% attack, additional crit chance and attack speed. So let's level it up a bit more and it will be even better. That was level 25, right? Even better. Crazy benefits, so really beneficial. Moreover, we can buff our weapon, crit chance of normal attacks by 30%, yes, by using the combined effect, skill damage 10%, yes. And here, when you can't get those special inventory effect levels anymore, you can go to the top tier thing and combine automatically everything, so you might actually get something cool afterwards. Don't do it though before you will get that special effect, otherwise you might go through it. So yeah, this one has 2 levels, by the way, so we can get it higher, which is pretty cool, but we don't get enough resources for it. So even right now, if we'll go attempt the level right now, I think we'll be able to defeat it no problem, even without the proper skill management, because we got way more power. Let's see. They are not being one-shotted still yet again, but our damage is so much higher right now that we are massacring them no problem. Moreover, once again, you might want to go into the center of the map if you're strong enough, and that will allow you to defeat enemies faster because they won't have to walk towards you, so you will have more DPS. Keep track on your health though, so you won't die, but we are winning this already. Nice. There we go. Dungeon complete. We managed to go through this and go to the next level. Now, keep in mind that you can select the level which you farm. So we finish this one, we can go here or there. It's up to you. Honestly, there is not much difference between those early on, but you would like to be in the area where you consistently destroy enemies. So it won't be hard for your character. Keep doing the quests that you have on the left, because those will give you pretty good bonuses and rewards, so you really want to do them. Although some of those might be a bit hard and taking a while, so yeah. And that's why you don't want to use up all your diamonds, because you can get the quest to drop a weapon, and if you don't have the required resources, you won't be able to do that. But we are lucky, we have enough, let's do that. And now we finally got the quest to drop a skill, and that's what I wanted to do. So let's go to the skills and do the maximum pool, because I want to get as many as possible. And we might get lucky. We got a lot of skills, and now we can decide which ones are worth it, to be honest. With the skill, there is no growth of probability level. You always get the same chance to draw the skills. So even if you pull more than you need to, you will just get guaranteed legendary skills. So the chances are still the same, and they are not that high, to be honest. 0.4% to get legendary, which is not really close. So yeah, guys, there are active and passive skills. We got lucky and we got Blessing of Mana that will recover 25% of our own MP from time to time. That will allow us to cast spells. Once again, in order to get more mana regen, I got myself a higher mana pool, because percentage of your mana pool means that you will recover more mana. Moreover, we can awaken a lot of skills, so let's do that. And we can awaken all of them in one go, so let's do that. Bam, easy, and we got a lot of more skills, stronger skills, and more additional stats. Now, as for the skills that you would like to use, usually the higher tier skills are better because they do more damage per mana, but they also cost more mana, so it's up to you. I really like this lightning arrow skill. It does crazy damage to the enemies, and it's pretty good per target, because if you weak enough, like that fireball sequence, fire rain, it doesn't do enough damage to the enemies usually, and they don't die, while this one finishes off the enemies that are closer to you. So you got to experiment with those. I won't make guide on the skills right now. I would just advise having some passive ones if you like mana, some healing if you like healing, and that kind of stuff. But usually you would like to get maximum DPS, because the faster you kill the enemies, the better. We can also level up the skills, but by leveling them up, the mana cost will increase as well, so they will become more expensive. If you have issues with the mana, that might be the problem. But you can improve your Blessing of Mana skill, and that will give you more mana, so I mean, you can mitigate it in a way. So for now, I decided to go with those skills. We got the Fire Rain, we got that Lightning Bolts, we got the Fire Tornado, and I think it's called Shadow Arrows, Dark Spear. But once again, in order to equip the right skills, you need to unlock them first, and you might not get lucky and get what you need. So early on, just experiment and get what you feel is right. The easiest way to equip your skills is by clicking those things, and here you get the skill available. You can select the priority of the skill use, so it will kinda base mana spending based on the skill. And later on, when you will beat chapter 2, you will be able to make a preset for each game area, which is really cool, so you can customize it later on. I'll make a video on that. If you need it, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea if you need it or not. So our mana never runs out. Let's try to defeat higher level challenge and see how it will go. Once again, we don't try dungeons yet, because dungeons attempts are limited, and here you can push yourself so much with just the basic things if you just align your things perfectly. It seems to be working okay. We got 30 seconds left until the end of the battle, and most enemies are defeated. We might be able to push even more levels right now. We managed to go through another level, but I feel that right now we need even more AoE skills in order to progress more. So now let's go and take a look at the battles, the dungeons and stuff. So in order to enter the dungeons, you gotta click the dungeon on the left. Here you can go to the dungeon that you want. There is recommended battle power. We got 7 million right now, so we should be able to plow through several of those easily. Moreover, for the dungeons, I would advise you guys to get the better AoE build. Basically, the more AoE you will do, the easier you will clear the enemies. And once again, try to be closer to the middle, so you will draw more enemy groups. That way you can take them out faster. That will have higher score in the end and more rewards. So guys, we managed to beat level 3. I didn't even attempt at level 4 because it's way too hard. But that will allow you to get way more income from the runs. You get the currency that you can use for upgrades that we talked about already. Same with the skill dungeon, and same with the golden XP dungeon. That will allow you to get way more resources. Let me go through them really fast and see how stronger we will get. The interesting thing, that treasure dungeon is basically your AoE build. It's advised over here to use the right skills, so we have only one of the available skills here. For the skill dungeon, you want the single target build, because you got the one boss and the crowd control effect, so yeah, we have to use this build for this one. And for the gold dungeon, it's totally different. You want the skill that will do a lot of hits, because those rabbits, they take 1 damage per hit, and it doesn't matter how much damage do you do. It's important that you will hit them quite often. And the problem that unless you will finish chapter 2, you won't be able to create specific lineups. You got those saved layouts for the spells over here, so maybe you will have to use those presets early on in order not to manually change your builds from time to time. But let's see how we will be able to defeat those rabbits with our fantastic layout of the skills. It's working way better than I thought. Nice. So yeah, the thing is, as you can see, it doesn't matter how much damage do you do here. You just gotta be fast. And you might want to run around and collect them together, so they will be stacked and they will take more damage. But yeah, sometimes you just can't go through it more effective than you want to. We managed to do 110 damage, 110 rabbits conquered. Not the best one, but better than nothing. Do not forget that you can collect mission, pass, and mail over here. Mail is most important because, as you can see, crazy bonuses over here. So let's claim them all. Normal skill book. What do we have here? Good stuff, basically. Good stuff. You really would like to claim your rewards from the mail. Specifically, if you get something from the dev here, it will really help you out. Alright guys, let's go and try to defeat the boss of this chapter. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do this. I like how they have the dialogue and stuff. So it should be okay, I think. Just make sure that you don't stand in the red line. Oh my god, that was easy. Yeah, make sure not to stand in the red circles or anything, so you won't take extra damage. But yeah, we managed to go through this and unlock additional skill sets, which is really nice. That ranked us up. We got the costume, which is the passive buff for your stats, and world boss content. Let's go check it out. So there we go, the huge boss that will most likely, oh my god, is doing crazy damage. We need way more survivability for this dude, but we are doing our best to do most damage. And yeah, we are really early for this fight. For sure we are not ready for this. We can't really avoid it in any way. Yeah, so later, maybe later, but we got some rewards from it. It's nice, it's better than nothing. At this point you will be able to level up way faster and unlock Tower of Guardians. That will allow you to push forward and actually clear stuff. Moreover, right now you can select the skills for each area. So yeah, I think I'll make a separate guide on this because it requires a lot of time, even for the beginners, to get it right. So yeah. But yeah, following this guide, you will be able to go through that first, second chapter and probably most of the third chapter without any issues. Because now you know how to properly manage your skills, upgrade yourself, and what to focus on. Because otherwise, I mean, I was stuck on chapter 2 for a while because I had no idea what to expect from the future. Now you know that. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this guide, and if you get extra tips for the new players, check out the video description for the links like playlist, my other YouTube channels, social media, Discord, and LD Player that will allow you to play this and other idle all Android games on the PC. And thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.